Welcome to the Nervous System Code to Manifestation. Why mindset isn't enough and what actually works. Presented by moi, Keisha Barif, also known as the Healing Empress or K Alchemist. So, before we dive in, I first want to channel a little message. I want to pull some cards and see what message wants to come through today for the beings that come across this masterclass. So, right now, I just want to invite you to take a nice, deep, intentional breath with me in through your nose and hold it at the top for a moment. And gently exhale through your mouth, allowing yourself to anchor in, to be present, to only align with what's meant for you. All right, so I just want to call on our higher self, spirit guide, spirit team, God, source, to be here, to protect us, to keep us in alignment with truth, clarity, freedom, expansion, and growth. Okay, let's see what wants to come through. Okay, that was quick. Okay, we got one. Let me get one more. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so first we have inner temple. Devotion. Tune in to the portal of your hearts. And I'm using what is it? The Gateway of Light. Oh, I'm using the Work Your Light Oracle cards. I absolutely love these. The visuals are so pretty. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but either way, it's called Inner Temple Devotion. I feel like this is so beautiful and so aligned. Thank you, Source. Tuning into the portal of your heart, tuning into that internal navigation system, that internal GPS that you carry within, your intuition. Realize that this is a gift from the divine, okay? I always say, trust your intuition over any human being. It is within you for a reason. It doesn't have to make sense to other people. Your intuition is inside of you, and it's for you to utilize it. So always tune into the portal of your heart. Trust your internal navigation to help you, you know, maneuver through this human experience. Okay. And then we have, oh, I love this. We have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. Oh, and it's like so many, I don't know if y'all can see, but it's like there's so many different beings. We have angels, archangels, ascended master energies here. We have the oversoul hovering over here. Know that you are heavily protected, guided, supported, okay? Divine orchestration. Everything is happening for you behind the scenes, even if you don't realize that everything is happening behind the scenes. And I also feel like that's a perfect segue into today's masterclass because everything is happening behind the scenes in the subconscious mind. Okay, so let's dive in to the masterclass. So, this is a grounded masterclass for those who are spiritually awake and are tired of looping in the same patterns and ready to embody real lasting change. Welcome, sacred soul. You did not arrive here by accident, or what I like to say, this is no coincidence. If you have found this masterclass, I should have said this masterclass actually found you. But either way, your soul is ready for a deeper level of embodiment. And this is not a trend. This is not no surface level manifestation. This is all about how your nervous system is secretly running your reality and how to rewire it so that your life can finally move forward in a more aligned way. So, hello. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Keisha Barif, or the Healing Empress, and I am an intuitive transformation coach and soul activator. I help souls clear any type of emotional and energetic blocks. I help them to rewire their subconscious mind so that they're able to create a life that feels authentic, aligned, and abundant. I personally grew up with a highly dysregulated, shot up nervous system. And this was due to childhood trauma. And for most of my life, my body lived in survival mode, hypervigilance, anxiety, emotional collapse cycles, and constant self-sabotage. Even when I was doing all of the right spiritual and mindset work, okay, I was spiritually awake. I understood manifestation. Um, like I understood what I learned, okay? And I did the healing, I did the affirmations, but yet my life wasn't changing. There was something that still felt like it was missing. And that was because no one taught me the real missing piece, that your nervous system is the gatekeeper of your reality. And I literally see doors and they have golden lock. It's a metal door and it has golden locks on it. I'm seeing it as pink, pink and glittery, but maybe you see it differently. But I'm seeing a pink glittery door with a gold lock on it. And it's like your nervous system is blocking things out that you are wanting to experience. Okay. It's not allowing access to just everyone and everything. Okay. So once I learned how to regulate my nervous system, how to rewire my subconscious mind, how to collapse old, outdated, false identities, and also how to anchor safety into expansion, that's when everything started to change for me. That's when my intuition started to just like, it just went wild, okay? I gained clarity, confidence. I finally understood what boundaries were. Never knew what those were. Okay. I developed self-trust and the ability to hold more aligned opportunities started to stabilize, started getting offers, deals, connecting with the right people, random opportunities, literally random donations too. Like people like, hey, I just want to support you. Okay. Now I guide souls through the same process using nervous system based identity work, subconscious reprogramming, somatic anchoring, and timeline recalibration. I also am just being called to mention a couple fun facts. Yeah, so I'm a life path 7. I don't know if anyone else is, but if you are, let me know. I'm a life path 7 and a soul urge 22. So master number 22. Like my soul is a life path 22. Um, which is the builder. And then oh, I'm a Leo sun and a Pisces rising. That's why I have like this ethereal, like mermaid, siren, hypnotic look. This is why I love hypnosis and all the rituals and the witchy things and the spiritual things and the going deep and this. It feels like home. And that's another thing that we'll dive into is like, we'll dive into it later. But yeah, that's a couple fun facts. Oh, I'm also a Cancer moon and it's at 0 degrees. Okay, so I feel things so deeply, so, so intensely. Um, and yeah, you'll learn more about me through working with me, and you'll get a little glimpse of me throughout this masterclass. So, you have the power to protect your peace. Okay. You have the power. This is your reality. You are a sovereign creator. Nothing is happening to you. Everything is happening for you. You just have to know how to anchor in to your highest timeline, into your truth, into aligning with your higher self, into trusting that navigation, that inner portal, that inner temple, trusting that thing so hard, so deeply that you never second guess anything. Okay, you have the power to protect your peace. So, what I want to do first is I want us to anchor into our bodies. So, I'm going to walk us through a short little breath work and just a little grounding visualization to get us anchored in. and just surrendered, allowing ourselves to be open and present. So let's start off with breathing deeply. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and hold it at the top for a moment. And gently exhale through your mouth, allowing your shoulders to soften, your body to relax. Know that you are safe in this moment. And take another deep breath in through your nose and hold it at the top for a moment. And gently exhale through your mouth, releasing what is not yours to carry, releasing any heaviness, any worries, just allowing your body to soften. And one final deep breath in and hold. And exhale through your mouth, fully present, fully anchored. Now, if you don't already have your eyes closed, I want you to gently close your eyes. And I want you to imagine roots starting to grow out of the soles of your feet, going in through the floors, through the cement, the grass, the soil, feeling it going deep into the fertile core of Mother Gaia. And allow the earth to receive the weight of your body. And allow Gaia to hold you in this moment. Feel that connection deep with the earth. And you may start to feel the sensation, a warm sensation. But picture golden light running up through the roots, up through the soles of your feet, going up your ankles, your shins, moving up through your knees and your legs, up through your hips, your back, your stomach, moving up to your chest, focusing on your heart space. Focus on that feeling of opening, of expanding. You may even start to feel a warm sensation or a pulsing sensation in your heart. Allow this golden energy now to move up your neck, up your jaw, relaxing your jaw and your face, moving through and around your eyes, surrounding your pineal gland, It looks like a little kidney bean. I see it as gold. But feel this light pulsing your pineal gland going up to the crown of your head. And now imagine branches starting to extend from the crown of your head, reaching up into the sky, moving through the clouds, into the cosmos, connecting with Source. And you are now grounded and rooted, yet open and receptive at the same time. And you are safe to receive whatever is meant for you to receive here today. Beautiful. Now, slowly bring your awareness back into your body. Take a nice deep inhale and gently exhale through your mouth. Drink some water if you have some tea, and just notice how you feel. So, if you are here today, then this is why. You could possibly be someone who is spiritually awake, but your life hasn't changed. Sorry. But your life hasn't changed the way that you thought that it would. You may understand a bit about manifestation, healing, maybe even mindset, but you may still feel stuck or delayed, or if you're looping. You also know that you are meant for more, but your nervous system doesn't yet feel safe to expand into it. You may also keep kind of snapping back into old, outdated patterns and cycles, even after doing deep spiritual or emotional work. So, if this resonates with you, know that there is nothing wrong with you. This is not personal failure. This is a nervous system pattern. Why mindset isn't enough? So, most people are taught that manifestation works like this: change your thoughts, change your feelings, and then your reality changes. But this model is incomplete. The missing piece is that your nervous system is the real gatekeeper of your reality. If your body does not feel safe with visibility, being seen, abundance, receiving more abundance, receiving love, embodying or stepping into your power, allowing for growth and expansion or even success. If your body does not feel safe, it will sabotage any mindset work that you do. And not because you're broken, but because the way that your body is set up, it has been designed to protect you. So, your body is not your enemy. Your nervous system evolved to keep you alive. It does not care about your dreams. It does not care about your goals. It does not care about your manifestations. Your nervous system cares about what is familiar, what is predictable, what is based off of survival and safety. So if your past has taught you or taught your body specifically that love isn't safe, that being seen isn't safe, that having needs isn't safe, that having power isn't safe, having money isn't safe, then your nervous system will unconsciously pull you back into familiar patterns even when they hurt. And realize that this is not self-sabotage. This is actually protection because, again, your nervous system has been designed to protect you from what it thinks is protection based on what you have experienced in your childhood, specifically your childhood, and of course, your formative years. But if you didn't have parents that showed love or affection or support. Maybe they beat you. Maybe they weren't there. Maybe they abandoned you. Maybe they told you you weren't good enough, weren't smart enough, weren't worthy enough. Maybe they told you you were weird. Maybe you just didn't even have a good connection. Or you witnessed like when people had money, it would cause so many problems. Maybe you witnessed your parents always fighting about money, always fighting about like the relationship and realize that these things that you have witnessed have been imprinted in your subconscious mind. So now your nervous system has developed protection mechanisms to keep you safe from experiencing what you want to experience because it thinks it's based off of predictability. So it thinks that these old patterns are going to repeat and play out again. So this is the expansion into collapse pattern, okay? So this is where most spiritually awake people live in. You grow, you start to heal, you're doing the shadow work, you expand, and you feel aligned. But then suddenly it's like you're crashing. All of a sudden, you start to procrastinate again. You're starting to doubt yourself again. You start to lose momentum and focus, and you start to fall back into old patterns and habits. And you feel like you're stuck again. And this happens because your identity is expanding faster than your nervous system feels safe with. So your body starts to pull you back into that old version of yourself. And this is not because you failed, you didn't do anything wrong. It's because your nervous system hasn't been taught that this new level of expression, of expansion is safe. So, this is how reality is actually created. Your life is created through this loop. So it goes identity, nervous system, perception, choice, behavior, reality, identity. Notice how life starts with identity, the creation starts with identity, and it ends with identity because you are solidifying the identity. It's not going anywhere, it's not pretend. Okay. This is deep work, and this is how your reality is actually created. This is why you can't just look in the mirror and say, I am a millionaire, and then all of a sudden start getting all of these millionaire ideas and millionaire opportunities. It doesn't work that way. You cannot skip identity. It's number one. You cannot bypass your nervous system, and you cannot outthink or outsmart your body. If your nervous system is wired for survival, your reality is always going to reflect back survival. This is the law of attraction as well as the law of vibration. Equal energy attracts equal energy. Like attracts like. You don't attract what you want in life. You attract what you are based on you, based on your energy, based on what you have been embodying and emanating. So if your nervous system is wired for safety and expansion and in growth and in receiving, your reality has no choice but to start to reflect that back to you and match your desires. And this is why awareness alone isn't enough. You can't just bring awareness to something and be like, oh, once you see it, and then you're like, okay, and then you just kind of go on with your day. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Your mind and your body, your nervous system does not work like that. It works through repetition. But number one, you can understand your trauma. You can know your patterns. You could even notice your patterns. You could also be spiritually awake and still be stuck. And this is because insight alone does not rewire your nervous system. Realize that your body learns through repetition, sensation, safety, experience, as well as embodiment. Okay? And number three, until your body feels safe, being seen, powerful, sovereign, abundant, loved, and supported, it's literally going to default back to the old version of yourself and keep attracting the same things over and over and over again. So, this is why healing or just awareness alone doesn't always create a new life. Okay. And I always say that Earth is a soul evolution school. You are here to evolve your soul because realize that wisdom is not something that you can read in a textbook. Wisdom is based on physical experiences, experiencing things, feeling them in your body, repeating them, embodiments, right? Wisdom is based on what you go through, and you grow through what you go through. Okay? So know that you are not stuck. Your past does not define you. You are able to take the reins and become that master of your fate. Okay? So embodiment is the bridge. Embodiment is what makes change permanent. Embodiment means teaching your body that this new identity is safe to be expressed, is safe to be experienced, is safe to be seen. So this is not just about thinking new thoughts, not just about visualizing your future, and not just about saying affirmations. And don't get me wrong, all of these tools help. They help to elevate, they help to quantum leap you, they help to move things for sure. But focusing only on these, you're missing the bridge, you're missing the key. Realize that creating somatic safety inside your nervous system, this is how timelines actually shift. This is how things actually start to work in your favor. You must teach your body that this new identity is safe to live from. Because your nervous system does not respond to logic. Your nervous system does not respond to just hearing you say things in the mirror. It responds to sensation. It responds to the feeling, to the experience, to repetition, to what feels safe. So you can think a new thought and your body will still react from the old program. You can say an affirmation and your nervous system will still brace you for danger. You could visualize your dream life and your body will still pull you back into survival mode. And this is not because you're doing something wrong. It's because your body has not been shown that this new reality is safe. And this is why people snap back into old patterns, okay? Think about when people want to set a New Year's resolution and they set it and then they fall off. It's because if you are not doing the internal work, the deep work within your body, This is why the breakthroughs collapse. This is why the manifestations don't stick and they disappear. It's because your body is still living in a different timeline than your mind is imagining. Your body has not yet allowed itself to feel safe in this expansion. It has not been programmed for this expansion, for this new version. Your body runs the show. Your nervous system has one primary job and focus, and that is to keep you alive. It does not care about your dreams. It does not care about your goals. It does not care about your higher potential. It cares about familiarity, predictability, survival, and safety. So, if in the past you were taught, or you taught your body, or your body learned through lived experiences that being seen leads to rejection, that expressing yourself leads to punishment, that having needs leads to abandonment, that having power leads to danger, or that having money leads to loss or chaos, then realize that your nervous system will unconsciously, this is on an unconscious level, you're not even aware of this, it will unconsciously block anything that feels like too much expansion. And it's not because you're broken. It's because your body is trying to protect you from repeating a perceived threat. Keyword, a perceived threat. Predictability, remember? So this again is not self-sabotage. This is survival intelligence. And this is why I always say this. Your body is divine intelligence. Okay? Know that you are here having a human experience on planet Earth. You are not just your human body. Your body is the divine intelligent vehicle for your soul to even have this human experience. So realize that it's so important to connect with your body, with your soul, to bring it all into one, into alignment, aligning with your higher self and anchoring in the highest version of yourself who is fully capable, able of doing everything and anything that they set their heart to. Okay? You are in control of your life. You have to be the one running the show. So connecting with your body and training your body, imprinting new behaviors, habits, beliefs into your body. That's on a somatic level, okay? So why you can't force your way into a new life? One second, I need some lip gloss. Okay. So most mainstream personal development is built on willpower. It's built on the Nike just do it energy. Try harder, think more positively, be more disciplined, just choose differently. But realize that willpower does not rewire trauma. Willpower does not calm a dysregulated nervous system. Willpower does not create safety in the body. So what happens? You push yourself into growth, you're forcing it, you stretch beyond your nervous system's capacity, and you hit a new level. And then instantly, your body starts to freak out. It starts to panic. It starts to be like, oh my gosh, holy shit, we have never experienced this. Oh my God, I have to get rid of this somehow. I have to self-sabotage. We got to get rid of this. This is too much. We have never experienced this. What the hell is going on right now? So it freaks out and it pulls you back into old habits. You stay in these old toxic relationships with the same partner that you're comfortable with. You repeat old emotional states, patterns, problems over and over and over again. These things, these patterns are playing out. You're reliving these old, outdated self-concepts. and you're falling back into old coping mechanisms. Okay. You're trying to escape. And really, the only true addiction that human beings have is escapism. It's you're trying to escape your reality. Okay. Drugs is not the addiction. Money, sex, not none of these are the addiction. The one main addiction is escapism. And you have to really ask yourself then, why am I trying to escape? Why am I not wanting to be present in my life? And really, that's where the deep work starts to happen. Because this is your life. You should love your life. You should be happy to experience this. You come here to live the most beautiful, most abundant life. Okay? You come here to grow, to change, to transform and evolve. So you should want to show up. And if you don't want to show up in your current life, it's okay. You've been through a lot. Okay, but realize your past does not define you and it's not meant to keep you stuck. It's not meant to keep you stuck and stagnant. It was meant to teach you things because, again, you grow through what you go through, and that's how you evolve your soul. That's how you learn how to enforce boundaries. That's probably how you even learn what the fuck boundaries were. Coming from me, a Pisces rising, I didn't know no boundaries. I learned about boundaries when I was like in my mid-20s. I was like, what's a boundary? What's that? Like, I literally did not know. It was not clicking. It was not clocking. I've seen that meme. It's not clocking to you with Justin Bieber. It's not clocking. Like it was just literally not clocking. And maybe some of you guys have experienced the same thing where things have just not clocked with you. That you're like, why am I in this loop? It's just, I don't get it, right? But it's not because you're weak. It's because your body does not yet feel safe staying in this new level and anchoring in this new higher version of yourself. So, embodiment is a nervous system process, okay? Embodiment is not aesthetic. It's not like, okay, let me just go to the gym and just record a video really quick. Let me walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes. I literally seen a person do this with no shade. Somebody literally came in, went on the treadmill for 5 minutes, did a video, and then she walked out. I'm like, okay, okay, girl, whatever, more power to you. But embodiment is not aesthetic. Embodiment is not confidence. Embodiment is not just feeling high vibe and pretending, oh, let me just put on a show for social media. And then when you turn that camera off, you're miserable. You're screaming at the kids, the animal, the dog, you're mad. Everything's chaotic. The house is a mess. The car's a mess. You're freaking out. Dinner's not made. Everything's chaotic. Embodiment is when your nervous system learns that it's safe to live as your most expanded self, your higher self. Embodiment is when your breath stays steady and grows. Your body stays open in visibility. Your chest stays soft, yet sovereign in power. Your nervous system stays regulated in abundance. Your system, your entire system stays grounded in change. Because again, change is the only constant thing about being here and being human. Change is inevitable. So you have to allow yourself to get comfortable with change. You have to program your mind, your body to know that change is happening. Change is going to consistently happen because that's what I come here for, is to grow, to evolve, to change, to transform. Again, this is a soul evolution school. Your soul comes here to evolve through the experiences. Okay. Whether you see them as negative or positive or high vibrational or low vibrational, every experience has helped you become who you are today. It has shown you who you're not, what you do not want to experience, but it has also showed you what you're capable of, what you have been tolerating, what you are no longer willing to tolerate. It teaches you boundaries. It teaches you respect. So realize that it's either you win or you learn on this realm. Embodiment happens through repetition, somatic anchoring, safety signaling, subconscious reprogramming, gentle expansion, nervous system calibration. This is how timelines actually shift. Not through forcing, not through bypassing, and not through pretending that you're healed. Who? But through teaching your body a new baseline of safety. The problem was never you. The problem is not your worthiness. It's not your discipline, your consistency. It's not your mindset. The problem is that no one taught you how to access and live through your soul's original blueprint and to stabilize it into your human life, into your physical reality. You were made to forget that you're just a human and you're not. You are literally always connected to your higher self. Your higher self is puppeteering. You are actually only, okay, I'm getting quantum for a second. You're actually only projecting a small amount of your consciousness, of your soul, into this human body for you to have this human experience. So you need to know that you are always connected to your higher self. So it's really just a matter of you now stay anchoring it into you and stabilizing and grounding it into your life. But on this realm, you were taught to cope, you were taught to perform, you were taught to survive. You were not taught how to anchor your higher self into your body, to recalibrate your timelines, to collapse false, outdated identities, to feel safe with expansion, with growth, to live from your sovereign truth. And that is what changes everything. They didn't want you to know that. So realize that the problem was never you. But you are the solution. You are the generational breaker. You are here to heal the trauma from generations that have passed as well as generations to come. You are the one that is here to transform your lineage. You're the one doing the healing work, the deep work, the soul work. You're doing that emotional alchemy, the somatic work. This is the deep type of work, okay? This is not anything surface level. And you're doing it, okay? Realize that your ancestors chose you for a reason. You are not behind. Your body is protecting you. You are not failing at manifestation. You are not bad at healing. And you are most definitely not broken. You are living from a nervous system that learned survival before expansion. Your body adapted to your childhood. Your body adapted to your trauma. Your body adapted to your environment. And this again is divine intelligence made to keep you safe. But now your soul is trying to move faster than your body even feels safe with. So your nervous system keeps pulling you back into what feels safe and familiar. And this is not to punish you. Again, this is a form of protection. There is nothing wrong with you. Your nervous system just hasn't been taught that your new life is safe to experience yet. So, this is the nervous system code. Okay, this is really how it is. Real manifestation requires 3 layers. The first one is identity, who you believe you are, or truthfully, who you know you are on a soul level. Number two is nervous system, what your body feels safe experiencing. And then number three is timeline. You have to know what you even want to experience. You have to know what you are now moving into. So you have to be able to think about that timeline, to access that timeline, the future that your system is calibrated to expect. You have to know what you're wanting to experience, right? So your body has to know what to expect. So you have to program your body to know, where are we going? What are we experiencing? What's it going to be like? And then allow yourself to start to feel it now, because you cannot manifest beyond what your body feels safe with holding and experiencing. And this is the code that most people are missing. So, what I want us to do right now is I'm going to walk you through a short visualization practice where we're going to anchor safety into expansion. So, what I want you to do right now is to just gently close your eyes and allow yourself to just take another deep breath in through your nose and gently exhale through your mouth. You are already grounded. You are safe. And I want you to bring to mind the version of you who is living a life in the fullest expression, who is living a life that feels aligned, abundant. Everything is working out. You're feeling confident and supported. You're feeling safe, expressing your authentic energy. This version is aligning with the right opportunities. Now, notice what this version of you feels like in their body. What are they experiencing in their body? How is their nervous system feeling? Are they feeling safe? Are they feeling held, supported? That they have everything provided for? I want you to bring your awareness to your chest, into your Anahata chakra, your heart space. And I want you to place your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your belly. And if it feels good for you, just gently allow yourself to rock side to side. Gentle sway. Just reminding yourself that you're here in this present moment and that you are safe to receive. You are safe to exist. You are safe to be loved. And now I want you to slow your breath down and repeat after me. It is safe for me to expand. It is safe for me to be seen. It is safe for me to receive. It is safe for me to be powerful. And just allow your body to feel these words instead of trying to force yourself to believe them. Just stay with them right here for a few breaths, focusing on how your body feels, how your heart space feels, being open and receptive and grateful. You are safe. You are loved. And you are always divinely guided. Now, I want you to slowly begin to bring your awareness back into your body, into this moment, and take another deep inhale in through your nose and a gentle sigh out. And when you are ready, gently open your eyes. And just tune in for a moment and notice how your body feels right now. You just shifted something real. Now, what you just experienced was a nervous system anchoring. You didn't force a new belief. You didn't bypass your emotions. You simply created a micro moment of safety around expansion. And this is how real change happens. Not through pressure, not through hustle and forcing things, and definitely not through spiritual bypassing, but through embodiment, consistent embodiment. Why this work has to go deeper. So, this masterclass gave you awareness and also a shift that you can feel internally. But realize that your nervous system patterns were built over years and require conscious awareness and effort in order to make your physical reality start to shift. So, real transformation requires repetition, personalized guidance, somatic integration, subconscious reprogramming, identity recalibration, and timeline anchoring. And this is why surface level tools only go so far. So, we are introducing quantum soul alchemy. And quantum soul alchemy is the deeper initiation into this work. This is a one-on-one 5-week container where together we collapse false identities, rewire subconscious beliefs, recalibrate your timeline, anchor safety into expansion, stabilize your higher self, and embody your true path. And this is nervous system based identity and timeline alchemy. So, I have developed the quantum soul alchemy method, and this is the 4-pillar transformation framework. Okay, and pillar 1 is soul revealing. This is the opening portal in week 1. This is where you meet your true self, the one beneath the patterns, the one that has been hiding in there, that has been there the whole entire time. But this is where we start to decode your soul's original blueprint. We channel your higher self and we identify the frequency that has been keeping you from your next timeline. So this is one of the parts that I love the most. Okay, this is also where we dive into numerology, your life path number, your soul urge number, your human design, a little bit of your astrology, and also I tap into like channeling your higher self and gathering other type of information. So I absolutely love the first week. Um, and then we have pillar two, and this is alchemical reprogramming, the transformation portal. And this is where you unravel anything that has been dimming you, that has been keeping you small, that has been keeping you stuck and stagnant. This is where we work with emotional alchemy. This is where the subconscious rewiring starts. This is where the inner child healing starts to deepen. And this is also where one of my favorite things is this is where you get your custom light language activations as well. And one thing I really love about light language is that light language works on a subconscious level, and your girl loves working on the subconscious level. So, light language actually bypasses your conscious mind. You don't have to know what is being said. Light language is it's all frequency, tone, and energetic base. You're going to feel it in your body, in your cells. It works on a subconscious DNA and cellular level. So it's extremely powerful, extremely potent, and this is why it's called quantum soul alchemy because we're pulling in codes, we're doing things on a quantum level. You're anchoring in the highest version of yourself, that divine blueprint. You're anchoring that in and creating life through that. You can look at it as, do I want to create as a goddess or a god today, or do I want to create as a human being? This is where you're going to get clear on what you truly want. Then pillar three is soul fire ignition. Hot and fresh out of the kitchen. I'm hearing that song. This is the activation portal. I am a millennial, by the way. Okay. So, yeah. But this is the activation portal in week three. This is where you start to reclaim your power. This is where we will activate your power. We will expand into your self-expression. We will guide you into the full embodiment of your highest and most sovereign self. This is where your voice begins to strengthen. This is where your identity shifts. This is where you start to step back into your power and you reclaim that throne. Okay. And then we have pillar four, which is the embodied ascension and quantum reality weaving. This is the integration portal of weeks 4 and 5. And this is where you create the reality that matches your new frequency, the one that you are choosing to embody. Yeah, that one. This is where you start to emanate it. This is where you really start to go deep into it. This is where you become that. Okay, so together we weave ritual, strategy, devotion, and multidimensional embodiment so that your transformation sticks. Okay, so now Quantum Soul Alchemy, this is what you receive with my one-on-one mentorship with Empress Keisha. You receive 5 weeks of private coaching. We will meet once a week via Zoom. The Zoom calls will be anywhere from 75 to 90 minutes, depending on what we're doing that week. You will also have private one-on-one Signal access. And if you don't know what Signal is, it's similar to WhatsApp, except it's more secure and more like private. But you'll be able to access me anytime from Monday, any day, Monday through Friday, anywhere from 9:30 to 7 p.m. Your girl is still a mother. I have a preteen and a teenager, so you know how that goes. So I'm available Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yes, oh, which I love. On Signal, this is where you'll receive voice notes. We can, text in real time. Voice notes, I love voice notes. I'm a voice memo girl. I'd rather just be able to tell it to you so you can hear it, so you can feel it, rather than just reading it. It's like bleh. But when you hear it, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's more activating. So I love it. I love being able to send voice notes. So that's good. And also this is where, you'll have the integration and different type of guidance that I'll channel through as well. Sometimes I might just wake up. This is what I do. Sometimes sometimes I wake up, I'll grab it, and if a message comes through, I'll just tell you whatever comes through. So sometimes that happens as well with some of my clients. So I really just love being able to have that like little private connection as well. Also, you will receive custom light language activation, specifically channeled directly from your higher self, your spirit team. Yeah, specifically for what you need for your path. Okay. So I love custom light language activations because it's just so cool to see the different types of dialects and the different things that come through. I'd be blown away. I'm like, oh, I've never heard that one before. Like this, it's just so cool. This is where you also get the quantum activation audios. And yeah, like different type of hypnosis audios. We'll see whatever it is. We'll talk more about it. Because I offer, hypnosis, I offer sleep audios, I offer affirmations, subliminal audios, guided meditation, stuff like that as well. So you also get freebies that I personally create for you when you work one-on-one with me. And it's all tailored to your journey, your timeline, and literally your higher self. You'll also have channeled assignments and alchemical rituals. I mean, I'm a Pisces rising and a Cancer moon, baby. Like, I love my rituals. I love it. Okay, I love it. So this is where you get journal prompts. I'll put you on some rituals that you're going to incorporate, some spell work if you're interested into it. It's nothing crazy, nothing demonic. It's nothing to fear. If anything, it's to push you farther at a much quantum rate. Okay. And then also you'll have access to my portal and my private blog. Okay, because I do have a blog that is only available to people that work one-on-one with me. I'll give you the link to that. And I post different things on the blog, like rituals, practices, different types of exercises, meditations, visualizations. I even talk about like learning tarot and stuff like that. And every week I'll post something different on there. But this is where you'll just have basically access to worksheets, PDFs, different type of supporting materials as needed. Um, and I am in the process of creating a vault specifically. I have unlisted videos and I'm kind of building on that only for my quantum soul alchemy, only for the people that work one-on-one with me will have like intense, exclusive meditations, hypnosis, activations, and stuff like that, channel messages, all those good things that you'll also have access to as well. So this is true alchemy. Okay. Quantum soul alchemy teaches you the art of collapsing false identities, clearing karmic distortions, and anchoring your higher self into your nervous system, your decisions, your boundaries, and your soul's embodiment. And this is multi-dimensional identity recoding. Okay, we're going deep. This is what true alchemy is. Okay, this is what the priest used to have to train lifetimes for. Okay, so this weaves together subconscious reprogramming, nervous system safety, somatic anchoring, higher self channeling, timeline recalibration, energetic sovereignty, future self embodiment, so that your expansion is not just imagined, it becomes inevitable because you are embodying it. And remember, you attract and align with what you are. Okay? Based on your energy and frequency, based on your dominant energetic signature. So, the 5-week initiation. Quantum Soul Alchemy is a one-on-one 5-week container designed to initiate you into your true timeline. This is not about fixing you. You are not broken. There is nothing wrong with you. This is about remembering who you truly are. So each week is a ceremonial descent into deeper sovereignty, clarity, and embodiment. And I see it as a sacred thing. Like I look at I take this so deep. It's so sacred to me because you're going deep into the truth, into the things that mainstream doesn't want to teach you. This is like the mystery school energy. This is what we had to be initiated into. You're not going to be like a human running around similar to a chicken with their head cut off. You're going to be in tune, aligned, fully activated. So, week one is soul remembrance and identity collapse. So, in this initiation week, we identify the false identities you are living from. We collapse outdated self-concepts. We clear inherited timelines and karmic distortions. We reclaim your soul's original blueprint and activate your sovereign identity. This is where you remember who you are beneath the conditioning. After this week, you are no longer the same version of yourself. You are no longer who you were. You're letting that go. After learning and uncovering who you are now choosing that moving forward. So this is soul revealing. Week two, which again is the alchemical reprogramming or subconscious reprogramming and nervous system safety. In this transformative week, we rewire subconscious beliefs. We create safety in your body so that you're able to be seen, so that you're able to receive more and hold more. We release any type of trauma-coded survival responses. We anchor in the new identity state somatically, like deeply within your body. And we also stabilize your expansion. And this is where your nervous system learns it is safe for me to be powerful. Week three, which is soulfire ignition, timeline recalibration, and quantum creation. This is where reality begins to bend. And in this activation week, we collapse any type of delays and stagnant loops. We call in aligned opportunities, aligned decisions, aligned outcomes. We activate synchronicity. We reprogram inevitability. And we also shift your default future. So you get to choose. Okay. This is where you stop waiting for things to happen and you start moving as that person who abundance just happens for naturally. Week four, or pillar four, is embodied power, boundaries, and self-trust. In this integration week, we reclaim your voice. We strengthen your energetic and emotional boundaries. We activate decision authority. And we heal people. We heal people pleasing and self-abandonment, as well as stabilizing self-trust. And this is where you stop outsourcing your power and you start to lead your life with authority. And week five, which is still pillar four, but this is soul mission activation and future self anchoring. In this final activation week, this is where we clarify your soul's mission, we activate your gifts, we anchor your future self into your present body, we create daily embodiment rituals, as well as integrate your expansion. So you're not just visiting your highest timeline, you are now living from it. What changes when you walk this path? The souls who move through quantum soul alchemy experience radical self-trust, emotional clarity, grounded confidence, boundary sovereignty, increased synchronicities, magnetic presence, a sense of destiny clicking into place, things just aligning, which I'd love to hear about and see. And also feeling back in their body and back into their life. Like, oh, I'm finally back in control. I actually like to be here now. Because this is not about becoming someone new. This is about finally being who you already are, who you've always been, who you came here to be. So the Quantum Soul Alchemy Container, this again is a one-on-one 5-week initiation for the person who is done circling around their destiny. It includes weekly private one-on-one calls, personalized subconscious work, channel transmissions, integration rituals, custom embodiment practices, energetic support between sessions. We have our signal or you have DM access to me, as well as anchoring our nervous, as well as nervous system anchoring. So this is for the ones who are ready to walk into their true timeline and live from their sovereign soul identity. So, the one-on-one 5-week identity and nervous system initiation. The investment is 2,555 US dollars, okay? This is the full energetic exchange for the depth, the intimacy, and the recalibration of this work. Because again, this container includes private weekly calls, one-on-one, personalized subconscious and nervous system work, somatic anchoring practices, channeled transmissions, timeline recalibration, custom embodiment rituals, integration support between sessions, signal private access where we can text or voice memo um, throughout those active times where I'm available. So, through this masterclass, I want to give you guys a gift. So, if you found me through this masterclass, you are eligible for a $555 devotional credit towards your initiation. So, $555 off with a promotional code. So, that drops your investment down to only 2,000 US dollars. So to receive your personal code, all you have to do is either email me, DM me, and mention the full name of this masterclass, as well as include the hidden emoji that's revealed at the end of this transmission, which is actually right here. I put it twice, but yeah, you're gonna also send me this emoji. Okay, and once your application is approved, your personal $555 off code will be sent to you. Okay, and this is a application-based container. I just want to make sure that we're 100% aligned. You know that you're really in it to win it, and that you're here to really do the thing. Okay. So yeah, this devotional credit though is only available to those who have completed this masterclass. So of course, if you haven't made it here to this point, you see the emoji, then ding 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 ding, you got 555 off, period. So the next step, if your body felt something shift today, trust that. Your mind may hesitate, but your nervous system already knows. Quantum soul alchemy is for those who are ready to stop looping and start embodying. And this is a limited capacity. This is a very intimate one-on-one container because of the depth of this work. I typically only take 5 clients at a time max because of the depth and the nature of this work. So I do have my frequently asked questions on my website, the Quantum Soul Alchemy One-on-One. It's available at thehealingempress.com/quantum soul alchemy. You can also just go on my website and you'll see it. There's a header with Quantum Soul Alchemy. You can just literally hit learn more, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see the frequently asked questions. So, if you feel the call, now is the time. Okay, so you can apply now. There is this link right here. Again, it's on my website. You can learn more as well. On my website, you can learn more and then hit apply now. Okay. And there is an intake and application form. It just has some questions so I can get to know you, what you're looking for, what you need. But being a soul-led person, I also have an option where if you already know, like if you know, you're 100% in it to win it, you're ready, you're 100% in it to win it, you're ready, then purchase your spot now. You may purchase your spot now. You can still DM me to get the personal code, but DM me and say, I'm all in. Okay. And realize that your soul did not come across this by accident. Like I'm telling you right now, the way that my soul is set up, it's set up for transformation. It's set up for activation, being a soul activator and an initiator. So the fact that you have come across this, it's no coincidence. You are at a point in your life on your timeline where you're ready for the next level. And I am here to help initiate you into that next level. And I do want to mention on my website, there's so many different flexible pay options. Yeah, there's so many different options to pay. You could also split it up with like the PayPal way. Also, you can DM me as well if you want to make a payment plan or something like that. Again, I'm wanting to connect with those who are 100% in it to win it, who are ready. So again, if you feel called, now is your time. Definitely apply if you are called to it. So these are just some other products and services that I offer on my website. If you have never been on my website, of course, I have my baby, my private one-on-one mentorship, Quantum Soul Alchemy. I also love doing intuitive readings. So I offer general as well as specialty. I do past life readings, divine counterpart readings, hype up readings, spirit guide readings, all different types. So you can definitely check that out if you're interested. I also Oh my gosh, I love creating custom made hypnosis and sleep audios. So those are also available on my website. I also create custom guided meditations as well as doing custom light language activation. As well. I also have other personal development services such as shadow work sessions one-on-one, and I have my individual one-on-one spiritual talk session. So basically, we go on Zoom for 90 minutes and it's a one-on-one soul spark chat. So sometimes if you just want, to buy like a single session and go in with me still deep, then that is also another option for you as well. And you can also buy that as a bundle as well, bundle and save. And I also do have a YouTube channel and I post free guided meditations, free audios, as well as other content, shorts and stuff, and long form videos as well. But again, I'm trying to build that community and I'm trying to find the right individuals that are wanting more different type of, content. Just let me know. I'm here for you. Your girl is here and I love to be creative. I love it. I love it. Okay. And I also on my website have freebies. Definitely check out my freebies section. And I also another thing is I have a herbal shop on my website. Right now, it's really only Blue Lotus because Blue Lotus is absolutely my favorite herb. It has helped me tremendously on my spiritual journey. It has helped to unleash and activate and open up my spiritual abilities and gifts. It's helped me with my dreams. It's my favorite thing. I drink Blue Lotus tea twice a day, okay? So that's also available on my website if you're interested, as well as crystals and different type of like alchemy oils, beauty oils that I have as well. So definitely check those out if you are called to it. Um, Yes. And then, yes, this is where you can connect with me on social media. I love connecting with you guys. Okay, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My website, of course, is thehealingempress.com. My email is healingempressbiz@gmail.com. My Facebook, personal Facebook is Keisha Alchemist X. My TikTok is K Alchemist X. My Instagram, my business Instagram is the Healing Empress underscore. But if you want my personal Instagram, it's also K Alchemist X. I just didn't put it there. And then again, my YouTube is Manifest with Keisha. And on my YouTube, you can check out my Quantum Soul Evolution podcast, as well as my first initial podcast with one of my best friends, The Divine Council. So if you are interested, called to it, definitely check those out. And I want to say thank you for being a fan. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful that you decided to make it through to this masterclass. I am so proud of you for showing up, for sticking through it, for being here. Like, I really, 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 really honor you. Okay. And donations, divine donations are always welcome. They're not asked for, but hey, if you want to, you can. That's my Cash App, my Venmo link. But I have my bio site link right here. This literally is like the go-to. I would just say use that QR code. It has everything. You can also donate on there. You can also find the links to my YouTube, my Instagram, like literally everything. You can just scan that now. There you go. Okay. So I am so, so, so grateful for all of you beautiful, 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 beautiful souls that decided to be here and be present today and come through the entirety and make it through the entirety of this masterclass. I'm so honored. I'm so grateful to have you here today. And I'm so glad that your soul has led you here. And I'm so excited to see what beautiful souls I have the honor to working with and initiating into their next chapter. So, if you have gained any value, please feel free to comment wherever you see this video. Send me an email. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, on that note, I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day, afternoon, or night, or whenever it is that you come across this. But I really hope that you have an amazing time, that you stay blessed, stay healthy, stay abundant, and know that everything is always working out for your highest and greatest good. Stay blessed.